Hey everybody, welcome to Life at Sunny Lee with Kathy Jarvis, and it's been another busy week. I had to play catch up from when I had my hand bit and couldn't do hardly anything. So I've been working as hard as I can to get things done. Now Saturday was not a bad day. It was a little bit cooler and cloudy, overcast. Perfect day to leave shoes outside while I worked downstairs in the front room. And what I did is I shampooed the carpets. I washed all the afghans. Everything that could be washed got washed. I changed out our Easter tree to the summer tree, which is a military patriotic type tree. And I changed out the dining room table to the summer table. So I got that done on Saturday. And I finished cleaning the rest of the downstairs area. Then on Sunday we went to church like normal, and it was a pretty day, but I decided to start cleaning upstairs. So I cleaned our bedroom and got it done, and that was what we did on Sunday. It had finally dried out enough that on Monday we got the tiller out and tilled the in-ground bed where I wanted to put the flowers, and I also wanted to put the cherry tomatoes. Now I'm planting basically heirloom varieties this year, and they have to be separated by at least 10 feet or some type of physical barrier. So I had to put my cherry tomatoes in with the flowers, which is fine. They're on the edge. Makes a nice little border, easy to get to. But anyway, we got that done. Got those transplanted in. And I have been transplanting vegetables all week. I transplanted mortgage lifter tomatoes. The only hybrid tomato I did was a Carolina Gold hybrid. Brandywine. No, is it Brandywine? It's Carolina Gold hybrid. And those are back behind the house, way separate from any of my other ones. And I also transplanted some peppers. I had some hybrid peppers I put away from the other peppers. The other peppers are inside the greenhouse, except for my carnival blend, which are on the opposite end, which are a good 20 feet away from the hybrid ones. So I can get seeds off of those if I want to. And then I also transplanted some watermelon and some butternut squash. And I seeded the sweet corn, the popcorn, some more cucumbers, the Lacy housewife po beans, more of those. And all those are coming up now, just starting to peek up through the ground. My early contender green beans, they're starting to come up. And I also sowed some lima beans and some Jubilee watermelon, Connecticut field pumpkin. And I think that's everything that her herbs. I transplanted some basil, some dill, some German chamomile, and I sowed some more basil, thyme, Greek oregano, parsley. Put those in flower pots, hanging those off of the tomato trellis. I'm spacing my tomatoes a little bit farther apart this year. Last year I had them every foot. This year I'm making them every 2 foot and hanging the basket on the hooks in between. So that will help hopefully keep the bugs away, because these herbs are supposed to repel the bugs. So we're going to try that this year and see if that works. Also, the sweet potatoes are starting to do well. They went into shock a little bit when I transplanted them, but they're doing okay now. Bush cucumbers are up. Everything's coming up so far that I planned at the beginning of the week. Some of the things I just planned on Thursday, and they're not up yet. So we'll keep an eye on them. As right now, everything is planted that can be planted. I still want to plant some more po beans, but I can't do that until I harvest the turnips and beets, which are ready to be harvested. They're ready to be harvested, and my first round of peas are ready to be harvested. So I've got to do that this coming week and get those in. I did have to order a new trellis because my po bean trellis I had outside, I was getting ready to plant the beans around it, and my husband says, you don't want to do that. And I go, why not? And he goes, it's busted. And I looked, I go, no, it's not. And he showed me, yep, it was busted. It had lasted a good 5-6 years, which isn't bad for being outside 24/7, made out of wood. It's one I made myself, but I decided to splurge and actually buy a metal one. So they are supposed to be coming in the mail soon. So as soon as they get here, I will harvest the turnips, process them, put them in the freezer, and put the po beans in. And that's fine because I kind of want them to be 2 weeks between the lacy ones I planted in the high greenhouse, and the ones I'm planting in the low greenhouse are the Blue Lake hybrids, so I can't save seeds from those. So they have to be separated. So that is what we've been up to. I went to the gym 3 times this week, and we went out to eat twice. We went out for Mother's Day, and then we went out on Wednesday to eat. And the rest of the time we've been eating at home. And that is everything that I can think of that we've done this week. It's been a busy week, basically in the garden. The irrigation system is working. It's kind of a slow drip, but it's getting there. I do occasionally water it down just to help with the germination process. Once the plants germinate, the drip system should be able to handle it, especially when they get and start shading the ground a little. Right now it's quite hot in there, and the ground is all bare, and it dries out at the top pretty fast. But I think it's going to work out fine. So I hope that you're doing all right. I'm hoping that you have a garden in. Food prices are going up and up and up, and it helps to have a garden, even if it's a small one, that you just plant what you really, really like. Yeah, it's going to help you a little bit. So remember, like, share, subscribe, pray for the country, pray for your the people, and remember, dream big and follow that dream. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody. God bless.